And that's what it will forever be known as, the Anchor Bowl. Thank you for that report. I was hoping to see Rudy and Leslie like live at the bottom of a pyramid or something with all those cheerleaders.
I was hoping for maybe a 40-yard dash competition or just maybe trying like a extra point field goal.
There's no telling what you may see
Hey, we
here.
still have about 15 minutes left in the broadcast.
Stick around, stick around. You have got a lot of stuff all of a sudden to track over in the weather department.
Yeah, the Hurricane Center put out the mark, the 20% chance in the northwestern Gulf of Mexico, but they haven't said, okay, this is an invest, which to most people doesn't really mean much, but for me it means that I don't have all of the tropical modeling that could be available because it has not yet been dubbed an invest. So here we are. It's going to be an interesting forecast next week. Off the top, I'm not overly concerned about anything overly hazardous or strong at this point. It's a low chance for development, and this is over the next 7 days, but it is right next to us, up and down the Texas Gulf Coast. That's the center of it right now. Just a weak rotation showing up there at times today. That's what caused the Hurricane Center to mark it, and with that little rotation that's showing up now, that's what has pulled the moisture away from us. You can almost see it happening in the clouds, how the clouds and all the rain's moving away from us because of that spin. That's why it was drier. That's why it was hotter today. This feature now, this is our in-house modeling. There's a cornucopia of different models you could look at, and with this feature, all of them are dancing around the Gulf of Mexico, and all of them, for the most part, keep this well below hurricane level. Some of them do bring it up to low-end tropical storm status. Most of them keep it below that. So it's possible we see a depression out of this, a tropical depression. That would be the Hurricane Center naming it. And we'll see how this plays out. Our modeling just brings it close to the southeastern part of the state. Texas-Louisiana border Saturday. It then drops it down a little bit on Sunday. You see how all the rain circulates around it. And both weekend days, because of that, we're drier and hotter. Come Monday, our in-house modeling brings it closer to us, and it's possible that by Tuesday or Wednesday, this feature moves toward us. But until we get the good modeling on it, you know, that meandering motion is what all of the data is going to show. So it's a tough forecast to pinpoint exactly where it's going. Next week, we were talking about this yesterday, the same feature pinwheeling around in the Gulf and moving toward us. I see the upper level energy from this still trying to do that into the middle of next week. An approaching front would help consolidate moisture and give us pretty good chances for rain Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Less of a chance Friday with this front sagging south. So I still do think, based on the current data, that we're in line for several inches of rain Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week, 1 to 3 inches. We could see some places surpass that and a little less inland. But until we get a good handle and really the tropical modeling on that feature, you know, it's just going to be kind of a wishy-washy forecast. We know it's there. We know it's got to go somewhere. And we know that it shouldn't be anything too strong by the time it moves to wherever it's headed. So our rain chances, middle of next week, I think that looks like the best chance for it. 1 to 3 inches with scattered to numerous showers and storms in the area. There's our feature. 2 more in the Atlantic. This 40% one, that'll be one to watch more so into next weekend and the week after that. It will move into the Caribbean into early next week. High pressure is going to follow it, suppressing a north turn, and heading into the late parts of next week, it'll be in the Western Caribbean, which means Gulf of Mexico could be in play for this by next weekend. A lot of time to watch that. Tropics are waking up. Peak season September 10th. Mid-70s tonight, should be a quiet night. Tomorrow, 95, a heat index of 109 with an isolated shower. If you got beach plans this weekend, I'm putting the rip current risk a little higher because of this tropical low trying to develop. You'll need to pay attention to that if you are heading out to the beach. Saturday, Sunday, the rain chances look lower. We're trading that out for some heat. Labor Day, re-upping the chance for rain. And again, next week looks unsettled And that forecast highly contingent on how this little tropical low develops in the northwestern Gulf or not next week. So we'll be watching for sure.
We will.
Now you know.
Good information there.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Thank you, Alan.